us by phone tonight is Jonathan Schleifer, Executive Director of Educators for Excellence here in New York. Sir, thank you so much for calling up specific to teacher evaluations. This deadline has been known for months, yes, yet here we are. Why is there no deal? You have the first word.
Well, thank you for having me. We are appalled by the fundamental failure of both sides to negotiate this deal. As you mentioned, this didn't come out of nowhere. It's not like this is the first time they've heard about this deadline. It's not a pop quiz. They've had 9 months to negotiate an evaluation system to provide teachers with the feedback and support they need to help their students. And on the last day, they throw up their hands and blame each other. Teachers and students deserve so much better. They have 3 hours left, and we'd love for them to go back to the negotiation table and get a deal done. Unfortunately, that's looking very unlikely. And as a result, as you've noted, the city is going to lose $250,000 clawed out of the current budget. Teachers are going to continue to teach without the tools they need to be truly successful, and students will continue to flounder in a system that isn't designed to serve them, but rather to serve the political interests of adults. Our teachers have been so passionate about getting an evaluation system, a fair, meaningful evaluation system, and they're disappointed. They're depending on both sides to act like grown-ups, and their failure to do so means that as teachers and as kids, they're going to be punished.
According to my calculations, about $450 million education dollars are potentially on the table. $250 in the education aid and another $200 million in grant funds that New York City may have qualified for. Are the remaining sticking points worth losing that much money?
Absolutely not. And more than the money, what we're losing is a chance for teachers to finally get fair, meaningful feedback on their teaching so they can better serve their students. Right now, teachers get a satisfactory or an unsatisfactory rating that doesn't give them the feedback or support they need. So yes, it's going to be a really painful cut to the city budgets, but more so is going to be the fact that teachers are going to lose out on this really meaningful feedback that teachers want so they can become exceptional.
The issue that was talked about today was how long the evaluation plan would remain in effect. The union said it should end in June 2015. Mayor Bloomberg said it takes 2 years to remove bad teachers already, and, quote, the law would be gone before the process could finish. Who's right in that scenario?
Well, I think the question is whether or not that was an issue worth bailing on. And what we know from our teachers is that they wanted a deal. And they wanted a deal that would include the fair and meaningful feedback they were going to get. And they also wanted to have the time to really see it, to get the system right. Look, whenever we have a new system put in place, it takes time to figure out, to work the kinks out. It was going to take a few years to get it done. So we would have liked to have seen a longer horizon on any evaluation so we can make sure that teachers and principals and the administration can work through all kinks and get it right.
Jonathan Schleifer, Educators for Excellence. Sir, thank you so much for calling up and having the first word tonight. If you would like to have the first word one night, email the call at ny1.com, but first word in the subject line. Tell us